Hi, welcome. I'm back. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm using a mic. If y'all can't hear me, um, let me know. So I just put on Instagram that I was live, so I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to pop in. I am in my makeshift level up packaging office. And hi, can y'all hear me? Dakota's back. Y'all are so silly. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's working great. Yay. Yeah, I had to pull out my mic. Do y'all still hear that weird ticking noise? I had to pull out the mic. All right. Thank you. I'm trying to look like the Black Ariel. From The Little Mermaid, I even have a necklace. Mhm. Thank you. Okay, so the title. Let's talk about the title. Wander Around Lost. I think I spelled it the way I wanted to. Wander around lost and find a man. Now, how Ariel found a man? Well, actually, she saved his life. She was more of a pygmisha, but he didn't know that. He just found her on the beach, lost, because she was a damsel in distress, and she didn't know anything, and she didn't have any money, and she was poor, and she was naked. That's probably why. Don't go out there naked. That's against the law. But she was basically lost and wandering around and was very helpless. So this is why I tell you guys to ask questions. Yeah, it's wander. I always get spell checked. Wander, wander. Stevie Wonder be wandering. His name is spelled with an O, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, now I have a book called Wander Society, and it kind of gave me the idea for this video. And so wandering around, just doing something different, also wandering around, even if you're lost, don't be afraid to like ask people for help, because nobody loves to help more than a man. He feels needed, important, and masculine, and it's a conversation starter. It also allows you to get out of that shy mode, and it also allows you to take action without being a pygmisha or very masculine, because it's very feminine to walk around lost and not know anything and ask the big strong man for help. You don't literally have to be lost, but you might need instructions, you might need help, you might need an opinion, you might need to know something that only experience could bring. So, ask about things like that so people don't just look at you like, don't you have GPS? Ask about, oh, is this any good? Or could you help me? I'm not sure what this is or what that is. The best place to do that is definitely a hardware store, definitely, like the paint store, definitely something like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Shar Sprinkle Sprinkle. You are such a blessing. Thanks for your time and wisdom. Oh, thank you, Shar Sprinkle Sprinkle back. So the Lowe's, Home Depot, whoever, things are heavy on shelves, go find a big strong man to help you, get it off. And they will love to and you can be very picky about when you're choosing who to ask to help you with something too, because like you're not gonna go ask the little skinny puny man who can't lift anything, right? So you could be a little bit extra picky, like, oh, he look like he got nice muscles. Let me go pick him. And it won't seem as if, you're picking him because he looks good or, whatever. Or because he looks rich, you would ask him a question, right? Um, because it will be obvious choice, right? Or get the big strong man to help the woman lift something. Get the rich man who looks like he knows everything to answer a question, right? So it doesn't seem so forward and crazy. Um, and you don't always have to have a target to do this. You can just practice. You can just walk around asking people random questions to see their response, to see how they respond to you, to see how they respond to your approach, to see if the guy gets happy or, looks at you weird. That way, when you really see a potential, it's like, I got this. I've narrowed it down. I know what works. I know what makes them smile. I know it does this. I know it does that. So you're doing experiments on regular, normal people and throughout the day. And so when you finally see that target out of the corner of your eye, you're like dollar signs and stuff start blinging in your eye. And, some music starts coming on in your head and you see him and he's like, okay, this is my chance. And you're like, okay, dropping stuff works. Looking someone in the eye, tilting your head, smiling, and asking a question always works. It never fails. So it's not going to fail me this time. Make sure if he's getting out of a car, make sure ain't nobody else getting out the car with him. You know what I'm saying? Some people be acting quick. Make sure the wife isn't wandering around the store. And even if she is, sometimes that happens. But make sure that, make sure you understand appropriate times to do this, because sometimes if somebody's eating with their family or if somebody's with their children, you might want to hold off until you see them again alone or until they wander off by themselves. Okay, because that's not too smart. Where's the pink ring from? Oh, you like my ring? I don't know where it's from. I ordered it online. It's like I got it on Poshmark. You know how they have just like people selling random jewelry. Um, I thought it was really pretty, but thank you. It's called an enamel heart, pink enamel heart ring. So more manipulation techniques. Well, it's not hard to manipulate if the man is willing and whenever you're trying to ask someone to do something, if they sense that you're scheming, they're going to shut down. So that's why I say play dumb. Y'all, playing dumb is the easiest thing to do. If they hear a scheme or a scam in your voice, they shut down. So that's why you have to ask a lot of questions and make people think it's their idea. That's the best way to manipulate someone, is to make them think it's their idea. Ask all the questions that lead up to them saying exactly what you want them to do. That's all you got to do. You got to plan it, get you a piece of paper and a pen, and use your brain and be like, what questions do I ask in what order in order to get him to say, well, maybe you should do this and I will help you. You need to figure out what questions you need to start asking. You need to figure out what you need to do beforehand to set the whole thing up. You got to be a mastermind. You can't just show up and ask for your money or figure out how to get some. You must plan. The most successful people plan. Okay, so if you want this person to offer to do A, B, C, and D for you, okay, what's my setup? I'm going to act like I don't have something. Okay, that's the day before or 2 days before, or I'll mention it on the phone. Then when I see them, I'm going to ask them a bunch of questions, but I'm not going to say anything or ask for anything. They're just going to give me advice. And then I'm going to ask the final question. Well, where would I get one of those? And I don't know what that is. And could you help me? Could you walk me through it? Could you go with me? If you can get somebody to go somewhere with you, most of the time they're going to pay, especially if it's in a new relationship or a relationship that hasn't gotten into it yet. So you need to sit down, use your brain that's in your head, rattling around, and figure out how to get what you want, because men can smell a scam a mile away. It's too easy to spot. Women aren't very good at hiding it. That's why you got to be a mastermind or very smart. Um, or they have to like you a whole lot and don't care. Thank you, Alicia Sprinkle Sprinkle. Shira, I done wandered and ran into the Rona girl. LOL, getting tested. Get the money 6 feet away and snag the bag with the mask on. Girl, you got the raw you got the Rona. I'm so sorry. Go vegan. Sprinkle sprinkle. Um, get well soon and thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Sprinkle sprinkle. This video topic is perfect. About to start freestyling and schedule and need to get a strategy jams on ideas sorted. So grateful. Thank you, Sarah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, y'all, I always have notebooks everywhere I go. Notebooks, planners. This is why you always need one of these, or put it in your phone or something, John. But you always need your idea book. You just need to ask this question, ask that question, compliment them on this. Notice that they have, I noticed that you drive a very, nice car. I was thinking about upgrading my car too, but I don't know if I can afford the maintenance on it or the insurance. But I'm still in the process of saving up. Oh, what kind of car do you want? Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about cars. Would you help me? Oh, sure. Get online, start looking through the dealerships online. Oh, that's a beautiful car. Wow. Like start picking out cars that suck. Well, that's not a very good car. That's da da da. Oh, really? No, well, what kind of car do you think I should get? Oh, I drive a this, or I drive a Benz, or you should get a Benz, or you should get something like that. Oh, really? Oh yeah, it's the best car ever. Wow. Well, I'll have to save up for years to get that. Well, I'll help you. See, maybe I can co-sign for you, or maybe I'll give you a little gift towards your down payment, or whatever. You know. So you just play stupid and dumb. You ask for help. You can even do this, for anything. For anything. Thank you, Suar. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to react with a sulking man? Don't even notice that he is sulking. Act like you don't even notice. It's like, oh hi, how are you? Oh, I hope you had a great day. Oh, by the way, I'm off to the store. Do you need anything? Okay, well, I'll call you later, or I'll just see you later. Okay, bye. You don't even acknowledge it. Okay. That means I don't see you. I don't care enough about you to see you sulk. If you want my attention, you know how to get it. Or I'm so stupid, I don't even realize you're sulking. Or I'm so into myself, which, because it's all about me, that I'm not noticing you're sulking. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so going to different places and traveling, you can pretend to be new in town, even though you've been here for years. You can pretend to be visiting. You can do this in nearby towns and wander around and like, I'm new here. I'm so sorry to bother you. But do you know where is a really good, shoe store, or where's the mall, or da 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 da? And he'll tell you, I'm like, well, my GPS isn't working too good. Could you write it down, maybe? And like my phone signal is really bad out here. Could you write it down? And like have some paper, and like he'll be like, oh, you have such good handwriting. Well, I hope I don't get lost. Oh, well, here, let me put my phone number down in case you get lost. You could call me. See? Oh, okay. um, you said, should we let our daughters watch Disney? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, yeah. You could, because depending on how you view something, they could be a pick me show. But there's always another character in the Disney movies that are not, and they're a good example. Like Ursula in The Little Mermaid. She wasn't a pick me. She was a businesswoman, and she made a deal, and they did Ursula wrong. She was within every right to do what she did. She was within every right to steal that man because Ariel made a deal, and then she tried to get out of her deal. Hmm. Anyway, like I said, Beauty and the Beast is not pick me because she was a gold digger. She didn't want that provincial life. So just depending on which movie it is, you know. And then you can also use it to teach lessons like, don't ever do this because that's not good. This is fairy tale. Just explain it to them. But it's good for them to see it because they know the difference. Maleficent and Scar. Mhm. Right. How to let a married potential know you are interested without looking crazy. Look good, and they will be interested, darling. Most of the time, that's who will approach. They ain't got nothing to lose except their wife, right? Can we do both career and gold digger a lifestyle? Yeah, you could, but you can't be telling them. You can't tell one about the other. They both have to be kept secret. Like you don't tell your potential about your career. You pretend like you don't have a career. Mhm. You told your rich friend who is in love with me that I had to move in with my dusty ex because I didn't have money. He said, "Why didn't you ask me?" Now I want to move in with the rich guy. He has been asking if I found a new place, what to do. Um, Tell him no, you haven't found no place. Mhm. See if he gives you the money to move wherever you want or with him. Mhm. Or did you already move back in with the dusty? Why would you? Right. Don't move in with no man unless they're paying every bill and you don't have to work unless you want to and you can do whatever you want to do. Start your business, shop, both, whatever. Does James know I have a business? Of course he knows I have a business. I live with him. Literally, he knows I have a business, but he doesn't know how much I make. I'll give him a ballpark that's way off, but he don't know. You give your daughters freedom to be themselves and they will never know struggle love. That's right. Do you think I'm pretty enough for a rich guy? I usually wear my natural hair but started experimenting with it. You are pretty enough for anybody if you level up to um the way that you want to present yourself to them. You know. Thank you, Unique Clark, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to dodge the what do you do for work? Where do you go to school? I am a receptionist at a temp agency and I work in different buildings all the time when people go on maternity leave or take time off or, just get fired or quit all of a sudden and they call a temp agency and I just show up. I've worked at law firms, I've worked at executive suites, I've worked at hotels sometimes. I've worked so many places. It's so interesting because I get to meet so many different types of people. So I never know where I'm really going to be. And sometimes I don't get any calls. And so I'm home. And then the next day, I got to get up early, like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just a temp. Um, Hopefully, someone will hire me permanently as a receptionist or a, office manager or something. But in the meantime, I just love to make gift baskets and things like that. So, what do you do? Okay, that would be my story, and I'm sticking to it. They don't need to know nothing about nothing. Well, who do you sell to? Who are your clients? Oh, just anyone that I used to work with. Thank you, Serena Ray Sprinkle Sprinkle. If I don't care if he goes out with his friends and act too nonchalant, will that cost him to stray? I don't care. Excellent provider. You can't smother a man, sprinkle, sprinkle. So allow him his freedom, baby. Thank you for the donation, sprinkle, sprinkle. The more you try to smother them, the more they're going to want to be free and want to stay out longer and want to see what else is out there. Because when you become insecure and they see that you're becoming insecure, they're going to wonder, why are you becoming so insecure? Is there something about you that I don't know? Is there something I should be concerned of? Or why are you afraid that I'm going to replace you with somebody better? Are you not what you think is the best? Well, maybe do you think I can do better than you? Well, then maybe I should see if I still got it and see if there's anything else better than you out there, since you're acting like there is. So you don't really react. You just say, well, have fun. See you later. If I'm not home when you get back, I'll be there soon. You don't have to go nowhere. You just let them know that you're going to go do your thing too sometimes. But don't make it like, oh, if you go out, I'm going out. Just, don't even say, I might go somewhere. Just like, all right, have a good time. Da, da, da. I might go see my mom. That's cover up for I might go out too. But you ain't saying you going out too. You see? You just don't be insecure, because that's the number one thing that makes people stray. Okay. The number one thing. Like, think about this. If you had a man and you were going to go out with your friends and he said, oh, I don't want you to go out. And, you don't need to hang out with them all the time. You just stay home with me. Well, you're in a relationship now. And, you would feel like, ugh, how weak, how, yuck. And then you'll be disgusted with him because he feels so insecure. So when you do go out and you see a big, strong, confident man, you're going to be attracted to that and repelled by the one at home. So don't repel your man before he go out. Don't do it. Act confident and be like, oh, we'll go out and have a good time, shake your booty, whatever, don't drink too much. See you later. That's confidence. And when they go out and they're see some chick or whatever, and her confidence is not as high as yours, so he's not gonna feel that, you know, that extra. He might, oh, she's cute, da da da. But my woman at home, she's confident, she know what she got, da da da. Now you can't stop men from cheating. If they're gonna cheat, if they want to, they will. But to be insecure will push them closer to it. Okay. All right. Um, you told your husband you was gonna go run errands. He said, with a dress like that, right? Girl, I dress up every day, and there will be no issue. Look at me. I haven't gone anywhere except to the front porch to get my Amazon packages. Okay. Thank you, Danielle Gates. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you handle narcissistic men and men who hate when women level up? You get a better one. You get another one, or you become narcissistic. And so two narcissistic people cancel each other out. So they're just normal people after that. Like Kanye and Kim, they're just be in a relationship. You know, a narcissist needs a victim. So if you want to play the victim role, then that's your job. If you don't, then become a narcissist and no one will be the victim. You don't have to stay a narcissist. You can just act like it in the relationship. And men who hate women that level up are insecure themselves. So that means they know you can do better. Right? They know you can do better. They're like, uh-oh, she's going to replace me. So that should give you the indication that it's time to replace them. Okay? It means it's time for their replacement. Hmm. So anyway, the replaceables, right? Replace that dude because he feels like he is replaceable. So go ahead and replace him. Hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all like my donut cup? I love this cup. I can't. I think I got this at Claire's because I know people were going to ask me. I got this donut cup at Claire's. My kids love Claire's, and we go in there. I wind up buying more than they do. Thank you, Melissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira, what would you ever feel some type of way if James went to a strip club? I've been to the strip club with James. What you talking about? I wouldn't care. I'm sure he's gone to the strip club with his friends before, but I didn't care because I didn't ask because I was doing whatever I was doing. I don't really care. I mean, if I want, I've seen so many naked people. It's just a body to me. And thank you, Latrice. Hey, where you been, girl? Sprinkle, sprinkle. But thank you, Melissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Princess Violet. I've been advertising as a dominatrix, but I haven't had any clients. How can I attract more wealthy men? My rate is 1,300 per hour. Get a YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Nicole. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Going on a vacation with Sugar Daddy, meeting his Sugar Daddy friends, or meeting his friends. He keeps telling me bad things about them. Is he doing this so I don't find the guys attractive? Of course he is. Duh. Whoever he told you was the worst probably got the most money, baby, or the most attractive. Okay. Whoever he dogged out the most is the one you need to slip in your number. No, don't slip in your number. But remember his name so you can find him later on, just in case. Get his business card or something. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I do this. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that service. Or remember the name of his company. You might not need to take his card, but you might need to remember and then put it in your phone later to go look it up later. The reverse psychology, right? Thank you, Melinda. This is actually a dress. It, it looks just like the Ariel dress almost. This is the Love Shack Fancy Target collab collection. Because like Love Shack Fancy is a designer brand, and usually their dresses are like $800, $600. If you look on their website, but you know how sometimes Target gets with like a company or a brand, and they do like a line for Target. Well, this is one of them, and it's out right now, so you can probably get it. Right. His friend's probably richer than him. I'm sure he is. Mm-hmm. I probably have stole many of women from him. Mm-hmm. Don't ever look. If you a Dusty, don't ever bring your girlfriend around your rich friend or your handsome friend, because you know what's gonna happen. Okay, I told you that happened one time, but I was the girl. Don't bring me around. No, don't bring me around somebody that look better and got more money. That's a deadly combination. Okay, because I'm out. Literally, I'm out. I'm out. I can't drive home. I'm too drunk. I need to stay over here. Oh, you got to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Bye. I'll stay here. I need my car because I got to go early to catch a cab or Uber. I did that. I was bad. I was bad. Yeah, back in the day, I was bad. I was a good actress though. Mm-hmm. Could Sure, what do you think about one night stand friends with benefits, etc.? Benefits mean money to me, baby. So else is beneficial. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I don't even think that y'all should call it friends with benefits. I think y'all should call it free sex with no strings. That ain't benefits. I say don't do it because no, not everybody. I always say everybody. That's just the Pisces in me. A lot of women who agree to that type of situation always fall for the guy. Because if you want it that bad and giving it up free, that means you're the pick me shit in the relationship. Think about it for a second. If you want to give yourself away that bad for free, and the man don't even really have to chase, that's an undercover pick me shit, baby. That's just my opinion, It's just if you're young and you're just having fun, I wouldn't even call it no friends with benefits. I just call it, I call you when I call you. If I can't do no better, I'll see you maybe. If I hadn't found one with money yet and I'm bored and I'm young and got all this energy, I might call you. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how drunk I get. If I, y'all know it's a drink. It depends on how close I am on your side of town. All of these factor in. We don't, that's about it. And so I wouldn't okay it if you're seriously trying to level up and find someone who's going to appreciate you or, spend on you. But if you're young and just trying to have fun and some memories, then don't call it friends with benefits. Just call it a booty call. Call it exactly what it is. Y'all remember we used to call it booty call? Just call it a booty call. That's all it is. It's the booty call. Hello. Yes. Yeah, I'm home. Oh, you coming through? Okay. All right, bye. There ain't no benefits. He ain't bringing you no money, no food. It's late. You gonna miss sleep. That's just a booty call. All right. You said how old am I? Y'all know I'm in my 40s. Before you know it, it's 10 years later and one kid later. Exactly. Thank you, Nikki. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What's the one thing I need to do to get the ring? Stop thinking about, well, depends on the relationship. Are you even in a relationship? Does the person even want to get married? Or is the person at the age where they would want to get married? You know, Thank you, Nikki J. Sprinkle Sprinkle. So if you're in a relationship and y'all have already talked about marriage, da 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 da, you either do the ultimatum in a nice way, like in a happy way or an excited way that you're ready to move on, or blame it on your mom. My mom keeps asking when we're going to get married, and I keep telling her I don't know when he's going to propose, and she starts talking trash about you. So, I mean, are we ever going to get married, or just blame it on somebody else? If not, she says she has this doctor she want me to meet. So come on. What? Throw somebody else in the mix that your mama trying to hook you up with. I don't care. I mean, do what it takes. Say dentist. Say dentist. Dentist be making money in the cosmetic dentistry. Well, I don't know. Like we've been together for this many years. I love you. I know you love me, but my mom keeps asking me. She wants me to get married. Da, da, da. So, I told her I would talk to you about it. So, do you want to get married? Do you want to get engaged? I mean, she wants you to propose and all that kind of stuff. If not, just let me know. And like, I really don't want to trap somebody who doesn't really or is not ready to be married yet. I will always love you. If you're acting like you don't care and you ready to go and try something new and try something else and meet whoever your mom trying to hook you up with, he will jump, go buy you that ring probably the next week and be on his knee talking about, will you marry me? Thank you, Carmen. Hey, girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. I appreciate that. She got me twice. Ooh, I see the little black Velveeta. Hey, hey. Thank you, Blanca. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My provider fiance is so attractive. If he, if or when he cheats, how to react and get more of his bag. Well, I mean, you can cut him off, but if he's that attractive, he can just it's not good. It don't work for attractive people because oh my, like because they just go get another one. It's like, okay, she's mad at me, but I know 50, 11 other women who aren't mad. And so, they become more conceited instead of feeling guilty. They'll be like, well, I'll just go find somebody else and she's going to act stupid. So that's why I don't work on, you know, attractive rich men because they don't need you. You see? So I would just have my own life and be like, mad, cut them off, of course, after you get married. Cut them off. Go do your shopping and let that be that. Thank you, Zenny Roy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it possible to meet a man of means working in a corporate salon? I do a lot of men's cuts, but I feel like I won't come across as high value. Women giving out $20 haircuts. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, quit your job, get you some cards, get your website, and do mobile haircuts. I come to your office in your lunch break. I cut your hair in your office. Girl, you could never get me to be broke. It don't work. Okay? I will be a mobile executive, a real corporate hair stylist. Okay? I'd have my little suitcase, my little cards, my little high heels. I'll be walking down. I'm here to cut your hair. Okay? Here's my card. Give them to your coworkers. I will never be broke because I be outside the box. I live outside the box. I don't do, you know, all that stuff because it doesn't pay off. What pays off is taking control of your own life. Okay? You better ask somebody. Girl, you could be making 10 times as much money, around 10 times as many rich men, and having access to millionaires. But I don't know why people won't do that. All you got to do, you got your little certificate or whatnot. You take a picture of it in your phone. Keep a little copy of it on you. Be real professional. Oh, yeah, I do also hand massages too. Girl, you want a massage? Oh, I really like you. You're very good. Oh, thank you. What are you doing for lunch? Oh, I don't have another haircut. Oh, well, maybe, Thank you, Zenny. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it possible to meet a man of means working? Oh, you already asked that. Thank you, Sprinkle, sprinkle. I just answered that question. Appreciate that. That's how my fiance asked your manager. That's how my fiance will ask my hand in marriage. My mom stayed asking, when y'all gonna get married? Good for you. See? Blame it on your mom. Your mom won't mind. As long as he got money to take care of you, blame it on me. And how was life when I was in my 20s? Exciting and fun and never a dull moment. Exciting, never a dull moment. He wants a kid before marriage. What to do? Tell him you want a wedding before a kid. That's ghetto. Don't do that. If he's asking you, that means he's not going to plan to marry you. You know what I'm saying? If he's tricking you into having a child before you get married, that means he's not going to marry you. Okay? So, because you could actually just get married and then have a kid. You can go to the courthouse for super cheap, right? And then have a child. Whenever they open their mouth to say that, it's a scam. Okay? How many, what type of man does stuff backwards on purpose? Thank you, Princess. How long is it? How long is too long for extensions? I'm 5'9". It depends on what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go and what look you're trying to have. Like this, I'm mermaid today, so I got long mermaid hair. But if I was going to, freestyle at happy hour or a lunch in a nice restaurant or, around, wherever in courthouse, medical center, whatnot, I would probably wear hair like to here, a little long, like, yeah, because it's more appropriate. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Mhm. Or, I just wear it however, because, you like me, you like me. I don't have nothing to lose. Because I got a closet full of weaves. I can switch them out. Thank you, Zenny. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're amazing. Thanks. Oh, thank you, girl. Mhm. I remember when I was younger and I needed a job, and I was like, I hate working because you don't make no money. So I made a job. Y'all. Oh, this is Love Shack Fancy Target collab, and it's a dress. It's a dress. Like it's long. It comes down to like my shin, and it has layers like a cape. I look like you could put a yes. Look, I look like a fairy godmother for real. Like, this is Sasha's wand. She left it in here. She said it matches, and she put it on my desk. She's so sweet. What do I think about sugar daddy websites? I told someone, I said, skip those websites, skip dating apps. They all just want to sleep with you. I would do more of meetups, group meetups for rich activities. Yachting club meetup. Well, somebody got a yacht. You know. Thank you, Zena. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I will also be contacting you soon for. Okay, thank you, girl. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. So I would like look for clubs. I would look for meetups where wealthy people gather. Car, people that have cars, they always do like the Corvette meetup, or I know that's not really expensive car, but they do like different types of car meetups. So just look for stuff like that and look for it on the rich side of town. I made a journalist feel small because he hates sugar babies. He wants to take me out on a date. How do I get money out of him on the first date? Girl, he hates sugar babies. He's a journalist. You can't get no money out of him on the first date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That would be like a Dusty trying to get you to put a down payment on his car on a first date, or trying to get a Dusty to let him move in with you eventually on the first date, or borrow your car on the first date and drop you back off to wherever you drove from. So that's not going to work. You're going to have to, I would decline the date. I was like, oh, you know what? I really don't feel like going out. And then like really go out with someone else, because they always say that to set you up to not ask them. That's why they tell you that. So you don't even ask. Thank you, Lee. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My sugar daddy wants to meet he wants you to meet his family and double date with one of his friends on the first date. What does that mean? It means run. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Lee. When men try to do that, it's too soon. They're trying to show you off without giving you no type of money. Babe. This is what I can do. Until they figure out I ain't giving them no money. I want my friends and my mom to see what type of women I can pretend to pull. Nope. Well, maybe we should save that for like the fifth date. Okay. No, they gotta earn all of that. They need to earn it. Okay, because otherwise you're just an escort for free. You ain't even getting paid to escort. You're the free escort. And not in the bad way. In the, to take you to dinner day or the wedding date. Remember that movie, The Wedding Date? Thank you, Suat. What to do when he cancels a date because he sulks? Call up another guy. What you doing? Go on another date, baby. Just because someone cancels doesn't mean you're not going out. That means someone is now lucky because now you're available. You see? Oh, somebody gonna be lucky tonight because I'm available. Let me go put that up. I'm bored. I ain't doing nothing tonight. What you doing? Always have backed up. Always have plan B, baby. Plan B, C, D, E, F, G. How to avoid him to think about sex on first date. Don't meet them on don't meet them on websites. That's how you avoid it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't act like I said this every video. When is it a good time to start asking for money with a guy? When they start offering it to you and telling you, oh, whatever you need, just ask. You never ask. You set them up and make them think it's their idea so that they offer it to you. Right. Yep. The more money he spends, the more he'll be compelled to commit to a serious relationship. True. Because he's investing in you. So yeah, let's go back to the topic. Wandering around looking lost. These meetups and these like little car groups that meet up, or yacht clubs or yacht groups that meet up, these are the perfect places to wander around and meet a man. You can be like, oh, tell me about cars. I don't know anything. Oh, what year is this? Oh, I like this. I saw this in the movie. Oh, and guys go to those places because they know they attract women. So they are already ready. They like, I'm ready. You can do a yacht meetup, like sailing meetup or whatever. Oh, I'm thinking about getting a boat one day. Or my friend had a boat and I really liked it, and she always said I should get one, but I don't know. So I just want to go, see what it's all about. Just show up and ask questions. They'll be so happy somebody look better than all, the people that's really trying to go for the right reason. They'll be like, all of them be like just on you. Because like you might have some people that are really going because they want to sail, and they'll have on their t-shirts and shorts, and you come over there looking all cute, matching with perfume, makeup, and jewelry, on and stuff, and like the kind that they would actually invite on the yacht, not the kind that they would go to a yacht meetup with to talk about sailing and what type of rope you should get. I don't know. Thank you, Cookie Face Twirl. Thank you for leveling up and boosting my self-esteem. Oh, thank you, leveling up and boosting your self-esteem. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Good luck. Thank you, Princess Violet. Where can I find Yacht Club Meetup? Well, they have this thing that they invented called Google. Let me show you how it works. Or Safari, if you have like Apple. You can download the Chrome. You go right up here to that search bar. You click right there and you put in YACHT meetup. Then you insert your city name. And look what pops up, baby. Oh, first one, and then you click on this. Ooh, and look what happened. Okay. I have to do this because the answer is too obvious. Okay. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. So just Google, baby. Search, Google, Safari, do whatever you got to do. Wander. Um, what to do if potential doesn't know how to dress and wear sweatpants everywhere, even if he spends money and is not cheap? Well, are they nice sweatpants or are they dirty or are they like cheap or what? Like, are they like name brand? He just doesn't feel like he has to dress up. He doesn't feel like he has to impress you. He's not that type of rich where he tries to impress people with clothes. I'm still gonna dress cute because if I find another one that dress better and it's still gonna give me the right amount of money while I'm out with him, then I'm still good, you know. Still dress, look good. Thank you, Camilla. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm 30, have a good guy, no big bag. Use his whole money on me, but is not enough. I have no kids. I'm worried to leave him and don't find a man of means and then be okay. Find another one before you leave him. Okay. Multitask. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get another one before you go. That way you can go with confidence. Um, he's rich and wants to marry me, but he recently slept with his ex. What to do if he proposed to me? Close my eyes and focus on securing the bed and drop him as he cheated. I haven't slept with him yet. Girl, he hadn't cheated if you hadn't slept with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle, get your money, get your bag. Bye. He has not cheated on you yet because you haven't slept with him yet. He has waited for you and gone backwards to get the booty call that's still free over there so you can keep collecting your money. Okay. I got her. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle Mimi. Yes. He haven't cheated on you, girl, because y'all haven't done nothing. Okay. At least it was his ex and not a new one. You better be glad. Thank you, Moonlit Wit, Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to get him to plan the dates, even though he's new to the area. He's everything I'm looking for, but I think he uses this as a way not to spend. Um, you start planning the date. Plan one date, and he gonna be like, "Dang, I need to plan the next one because this is getting expensive." Or, "Dang, if I don't plan the dates, then she gonna have me everywhere." Okay, plan one good expensive date that you gotta drive far to. And that way, next time he'll try to plan it. Okay, like, oh, we should go all the way over here. It's like 30 miles away. We gotta get we gotta get tickets. The dress code is this. Girl, have a whole list of stuff you gotta do. He will never let you plan a date again. He will take it upon himself to plan a date because first of all, he knows that you like to do stuff that is planned. But if he takes the reins and tries to plan something, it's not going to be as crazy or extravagant or as far out as that you would come up with, you know. So he'll take it from there. Plus, he's still learning the city, you know. Right. You feel embarrassed dressed up and he's wearing sweatpants. You know, it should be about you, baby. It should be about you. Like it I understand how it can be embarrassing, but maybe you're not 100% committed to that sweatpants dude. Maybe someone will see you out with him and fear and want to level you up from sweatpants dude. And when sweatpants dude go to the bathroom and you're at the bar by yourself, somebody might come and slip you their card because you look so good and deserve something better. Okay, it used to happen to me when I used to date people that didn't know how to dress all the time. Don't change yourself for him, and don't ask him to change for you. If he wanted to dress up, he would dress up. Keep yourself leveled up, cute, and see what else happens and comes along. Because they might not even think y'all are together if you dress like that. And they might approach you right in front of them. This your daddy? This your friend? This your brother? This your cousin? You know, some people might even be bold with it. But I would definitely not even wonder about or care about his sweatpants. As long as his money is coming in, I'm still going to stay on the market. You know, if he asks what's wrong, like start acting like something is wrong. If he asks what's wrong, it's like, I think you should dress a little bit better. Oh, I have clothes I could wear, or I just like sweatpants. I'm like, yeah, but it's not fun if I dressed up and I took all this time to get ready and then you show up in sweats. Well, you can show up in sweats too. I know I could, but that just takes all the fun out of getting all dolled up and pretty, which I love to do. Like Barbie, I want a Ken. I want someone who can dress up too. When you get home, take off your clothes, put your sweatpants back on. But, just do it for me. Ask them in the baby voice. Thank you. Let me see. Pretty Woman says, what to do when a man keeps saying you're off the market and you only met him for a week? He's a police girl by Sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. That's my answer. Girl, bye. Wake up, baby. Wake up. You said police. That means he's crazy. Okay? That means run, not walk, not stroll. Don't skip, but run. Okay? Sprinkle, thank you for the donation. The last time I checked the police salary, they was not that high, baby. Average police officer salary. That's why they mad. $42,000 a year. That's average. That's in Texas. Between 32 and some can go up higher depending on their rank, I guess, but it's still under 100. Okay, it's still 4 figures or 5 figures. Okay. So I would run still. I'm running. I gotta run. Are you crazy in what? They remove their average income salary frustrations through their legal power. Exactly. What do you think about rich men trying to control you? A broke man would try to control you faster than a rich man. Why? Because a broke man would worry about losing you because you pay him probably half the rent or more, and then he got to go move back in with his mama or his cousin. A rich man could just replace you and get another one if he decides to. So I think broke men are more likely to control you than a rich man because they can cheat, they can replace you. Oh, I got to go on a business trip. They can do whatever they want. They have enough money. Most people are, and they have more to lose than a broke man. So they don't want to catch no cases over here, and so they'll just, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. They might control your money. They might control how much money you have access to, but you can get around that. That's easy. Thank you. YV, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sure, I have leveled up, but not to my full potential, in my opinion, and just stare, don't approach. Am I not on the phone or anything? I'm not on the phone or anything. I don't want to approach them, but what do I need to do? Wander around and act lost and ask questions, baby. Sprinkle Sprinkle, drop something, let them bend over, pick it up for you, look them in the eye, tilt your head and say, thank you so much. You know, throw the bait out there. Throw the bait. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay, Priceless, the boxing goddess. Hey boo, thanks for giving us the game. I saved on Y Wigs with my discount. Oh, you use discount code? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You should make a video on the mindset priority change for when we take things seriously. 24. I told you I want to take stuff seriously. When you tired of working, when you tired of clocking in and asking for permission to go pee, that's when you need to take relationships seriously and find somebody that's going to allow you to quit your 9 to 5 or be your own person, start your own business, and fund you. Okay, that's when you need to be serious. When you tired of clocking in, waking up, and driving to work every morning. Everybody knows when they're tired of doing that. I was tired at 22. I don't know. I started working when I was 15, and I was tired by 22. Let's see, 15, 5, 7 years I had worked, and I was done. 7 years. My name, she was 7. I was done. I'm tired after 7 years work. Just kidding. That was very coincidental, but maybe it was all meant to be. 7 years working for other people will just not do anymore. Anyway, after how many dates or how far in the relationship do you get intimate with him? When he has invested enough money to where he does not want to see you go and wants to see the relationship taken to the next level, and also to take you off of 9 to 5 if that's what you want, to be able to provide for you and take care of you. If not, if you just want to do something, and you don't care about money, then whenever you feel like it, I guess. But most of the time, if you do something too soon, they will leave you and find someone else. That's more of a challenge. Thank you, Nicole. You was tired at 20, girl. Good for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I was tired too, but I had to keep going until I found. Actually, I wasn't tired at 20. I was in school. But I was tired like at 22. Thank you, Nicole. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, they need to invest heavily. If their card down payment costs more than they spent on you and you didn't gave it up already, then that's a problem. Okay. What kind of guy do you suggest marrying if you have money yourself? One with money too, because he gonna take up all your money, then you gonna be broke. And when he divorces you, he gonna take your money and go get somebody else. So another man with money, more money than you, hopefully. Thank you, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, beautiful Shira, male energy here. Hey, Percy, are you wearing your mask? When I go out in public, I have my Michael Jackson mask in the car. And when I go into any place, I'll put it on, but I will not put it over my nose unless, I'm really close to somebody. So I'm walking around like this because I can't breathe in them stupid masks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I just wear it over my mouth. Thank you, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. Yes, I was taking photos today for Level Up Cosmetics, you guys, because I have the new palette out. Yeah. Cherries, cream, and cake. And that's what I'm wearing right now. I didn't do it very dark because this is a daytime look, but I had it dark the other day. So as you can see, the beautiful, dark, sultry, decadent colors and the creamy, bouncy cake colors are what we're going to have in our new palette. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yeah. And look at that. You have your natural side. Sorry, y'all, I just did my nails. They're kind of messy. And then you have your dark sultry side. You have your glitters and your shimmers and your highlights. You even have, I took this off and put it back on. You even have a primer here, right in the palette. And it's magnetic, so it closes up, and it's cruelty-free. And it has little sprinkles on it because I sprinkled y'all. And it is available on levelupcosmetics.us. Okay. Oh, it has a sleeve too. Like, you gotta slide it in like that. So y'all go get y'all Level Up Cosmetics Cherries Cream and Cake. It is like a really good price. Go check it out. The link is below. Level Up Cosmetics, all one word, no space, .us. That's my website, my new website. Go check it out. I have so many other things on there to offer as well. I have lipsticks. I have compact mirrors, this eyeliner, lashes, highlighter. The discount code is on the website. If you spend a certain amount, you get 10% off. I think it's 50. If you spend 60, you get a free mascara. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This is a dress. This is a dress. Yes, Love Shack Fancy by Target. It's the Love Shack Fancy collab by Target. It's a dress. You can get it now. It's in stores now. I just got it like 2 days ago or yesterday. Can't remember. Yesterday. I have a blue one, a satin pink one with flowers that's short. That one you saw me taking a picture of. And then this one is tiered like a cake at the bottom. And there's some other ones I want to get, but they are sold out. So I might have to order them online because like the Love Shack Fancy is usually like $600, $800 dresses. So since Target did the collab with them, I kind of wanted to scoop them up really, really fast because a lot of them are sold out. Thank you. I have my own brushes. Yes, y'all. You see my brushes? Hold on. They're still in the little plastic packages, so excuse me. Yeah, here's some. These are double-sided with rose gold hardware. It says Level Up Cosmetics on it. Very high quality. And then I have the other ones that are the pink and regular gold. So yes, y'all go get y'all some brushes. Also have little Level Up Cosmetic compact mirrors, so you can look bougie on when you're checking out your makeup or trying to see that dude behind you, like kind of car he's getting out of, so you don't look like a pick me. You should turn your head to see, look out the window and see what kind of car he got out of. You're like, it's a nice car. So you don't be all like this. Oh, he got on that car. So you'll be like this. I know who to talk to. I know who to respond to when they walk up in her. That's the rose gold. I don't have many of those left, so y'all might have to hurry up and get on it. I also have the regular gold. If you're classic girl, you just give me the regular gold. Thank you, G Wanderer, Sprinkle Sprinkle, for all you do. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. And like with every order, if I try to, I do. I include a thank you card, handwritten personally by me. So you also get that. How to make a potential sugar daddy invest in your projects. Don't tell him about it and tell him it's for something else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Moonlit Wit, just because thanks for your advice. Thank you. Don't tell him it's for your projects unless you tell him everything. Just tell him it's for something else and then put it into whatever you want. Makes like, oh, I need a car part. Or, I have like backed up car notes or taxes or something, girl. Figure it out. But don't tell him about it because then he'll be like, well, how's your business? How's your business? And then the more he asks about it, the less he's going to do for you because you should be making money. How's that investment going? You don't want to mix business with pleasure. Treasure. Your treasure, obviously. Business with pleasure. Okay. Thank you, lovely heart. Shira, baby, would you say respect the most important thing to a man? Is respect the most important thing to a man in a relationship? If he deserves respect, yes, it is. Most men who don't deserve respect, they don't expect respect. So if someone is talking about respect, he feels like he deserves the respect because he's doing so much or whatever that he probably wouldn't normally do. Respect and gratitude, I think, are number one. Next to being faithful. Thank you, Percy Sprinkle Sprinkle. She wrote one more super chat. It's because of you. I now look for feminine women instead of just looking for body parts. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Percy. See, Percy. Percy is so nice. And now he's looking for feminine women. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, a feminine woman will be a totally different experience. Thank you, Percy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good luck out there. Good luck. Are you wearing your mask? Everybody have to wear their mask because they won't even let people in places now. But I leave my nose out. You want me to pass out? Bump my head and Susan? You know I will. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Will I ever bring back a Gypsy Glamour palette? I still have some. If you want to buy it, it's on the website though. Yeah, it's up there. It's on levelupcosmetics.us. Or if it's not on there, it's on my Poshmark store. Level Up Cosmetics on Poshmark. I still my Poshmark store, so y'all can still shop there too. But I don't think I put this on Poshmark. So if y'all want the new one, y'all got to go to the new website. Plus, it's cheaper. You don't have to bundle stuff. You just shop like a regular Shopify store, and it gets to you probably faster. They have their own shipping labels, and so does Poshmark, but they're both pretty fast. Thoughts on people who live in rich areas or stingy with money? That maybe they can't afford to live in rich areas. Maybe that they paying all that money on their mortgage or rent, and that's why they can't spend a lot of money. And just because people are rich doesn't mean they spend money. There's two types of people. There's people that spend money because they have so much more coming in that it doesn't matter. And then there's people that watch money and make sure that they don't overspend so that they can keep their wealth or keep their, level of income. So when you have a lot of money coming in, you spend like crazy. Even poor people do that. When you got a check coming in next week, you'll buy whatever because you have a check coming next week. But when you just have a certain amount of money and you don't know whether you're going to lose your job or keep money coming in or, whatever, then you hold on to it and you don't spend a lot. So there's different types of spending. When you find somebody that has a lot of stuff flowing in, they'll most likely spend. What to do if potential knows you're not close with your family, especially your dad? Because you told him? Or because he knows your dad? Um, you stop talking so much and you don't repeat that and don't do it ever again. You tell them what they need to hear. You don't tell them what they want to hear or what they asked you. You tell them what they need to hear. Or you can make up a fake lie so that that's my stepdad. I have a great relationship with my real dad. Clean it up, baby. That's why you don't talk too much. You talk too much, you can't clean nothing up. You can't lie. You can't do nothing because you already spilled all your guts and they know everything about you. So y'all stop talking. It's like, oh, if they ask, oh, how's your relationship with your dad? Oh, great. How's yours? Don't go into no detail. He knows a family friend. I never told him. Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't tell him. Thank you for not doing that. Tell him you made up, baby. Oh, we made up. That was so old. That was so long ago. We're fine. What's he gonna do? Go back to the friend and gossip about you? That's kind of petty. And why are they talking about you anyway? Oh, she does not have a good relationship with her dad. Oh, she doesn't have a good. So why are they talking about you behind? Because women do that. Gossipers do that. Like, what type of men are these? You know what I'm saying? Do he want some or not? Look, is he willing to invest in it? What? Sure. What is the brand of? Okay, I'm gonna just get me a sign. Actually, I'm just gonna take a picture. This is Love Shack Fancy by Target. Y'all, I'm not mad. I'm just like, I know it's cute, girl, because that's why I bought it. I know. Oh, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. Um, if y'all are looking for similar dresses for cheaper, because Love Shack Fancy is expensive, and then also the Target versions are all over $45. Um, the real versions of Love Shack Fancy are like between 600 and 800. But Shein has similar dresses for less than $30, for like 20 something dollars. I ordered a bunch of them last night, and I saw so many similar dresses for like 20, $18, whatever. So if you don't live near Target, if they're sold out, if you like this look, Shein.com, and they need to give me my money. I shop there so much. I love it because all their clothes are true to size. It's for me anyway. Their clothes are true to size, and they also give you the measurements. So when you roll over like the size medium, it'll tell you how many inches in the bust, in the waist, how tall, how long it is. So you know what to buy. It, and they don't run small. And if they do run small, it'll have the measurement, but most of them don't. Shira, what? Okay. You saw my picture on IG, girl. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking this up for you. Ooh, I had to delete that police officer question. It was still in my search engine. Thank you, Kutanuk. I hope said that right. Shira, you've had the same sugar daddy for 4 years. He's been giving me 2K to see him for 3 days a month. And then he doesn't bother. He's busy. How can I get more? He paid me for a uni degree too. Love you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him some prices went up on some stuff due to the corona. Slowly increase it by like 500, and then maybe in a few months another 500. But definitely ask him for more because stuff went up. Okay, and cry and do it before you give him some. Okay, make sure he depositing that. Okay, so I logged on this time to Google, and you just type Love Shack Fancy Target, and here's all the dresses that they have. Some are in the store. I have this one. That's cute. This is the one I have on. So I'm trying to show you what it looks like. This is the one that I have on right now. I have the medium and um, of this one. Okay. So they run a little large. So if you're normally, because there's like elastic and stuff in the big poofy sleeve, so they don't run small at all. I'm gonna show you the one I want uh, that I haven't been able to get yet. Ooh, is that on Poshmark? I'm gonna get it. It's on Poshmark. This white one, that is so cute for summer. Oh, what size is it? Hold on, it might be the wrong size. And see, Love Shack Fancy. $87. How's she gonna sell it for 87? Oh, you know why? Because it's sold out and nobody can get it. And so it's a collector's item now. Because nothing costs over $60 in the collection. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was going to show you the Shein. Sorry, y'all. So Shein has a lot of similar clothing that you can get. And when you wander around very feminine looking, men are more likely to help you, open doors for you, approach you, and talk to you because it's not something that people see on the regular. Most women are walking around in jeans and khakis and, carrying shorts or whatnot. So you walk in looking like a little fluttering, like a little princess, like, all eyes on you, like Tupac. Don't go overboard because then they might think you have multiple personalities or something like, or cosplaying. So you gotta just dress nice and feminine, okay? Don't go too far. This is the necklace I had on my Instagram. Y'all were asking me about it. Y'all like it? It's by Betsy Johnson. So it's just a Betsy Johnson. I love the box, so I keep it and I don't even wear this. I use it as like decor. Okay. Yeah, Karen shorts. Don't. You just bought a bunch of feminine dresses from Shein too. That's what I was doing this morning because I didn't go to sleep till this morning. We were on at the same time, I bet. Just shopping, because they're not that expensive and they look so cute. I have a bunch of Shein dresses. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're cheap." Da, 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 da. Yeah, but I don't really go anywhere, and I'm already married. They're not as cheap to me. They're not as cheap as Fashion Nova, you know, and they're more classy, I think. So I don't think they're cheap. They could be made way better, but then they would cost you a lot more. I mean, the point of buying cheap clothes is to not spend money because the fashion is going to change in a few months or next year. So I don't invest heavily in clothing. I buy what I like if it's at the right price. Okay. Okay, I'll check my mail and I'll show you my email. Dang, I get so much email. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay, here's what? Okay. I'll wait for the pictures to load and then I'll show you guys. Are nice jeans colored okay if you wear it with classy top and heels? Yeah, I mean, if you're out and about during the daytime, I don't suggest wearing jeans on a date unless you're like playing pool. I still prefer like something else like that way because how you dress is how they're going to treat you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're on a date, definitely don't wear jeans unless you know the person and y'all are going to somewhere where definitely jeans are required. But like on a first date or a second date or freestyling, definitely wear a dress or a skirt because It's basically training people to treat you as a feminine woman, not as a masculine object that's in a female body. Okay. I guess I'll have to go to the website. So everything is subliminal. Remember that. Nail details. I painted gel nails from this kit that I bought from Amazon and cured it under the little UV light for my Sally's um, gel nail polish kit. Okay, for some reason my phone is not working and getting onto. I'll just go on the other one. Um, I need to upgrade my phone too. You save some money. Do I use it for getting my need cosmetic surgery or to continue to save for home? Girl, yeah. Do I save for needed cosmetic surgery? Like, how is it needed? Like, is there something physically wrong with you that's like, is it covered by insurance? Because that way you know it's needed. Or save up for a home. Okay, so I'm gonna look good regardless of surgery. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna put some makeup on, some wigs, some stuff, some bras. Get me order one of them fake booties from Amazon. I'm gonna do something. I'm not going. I'm not going to pay for my own cosmetic surgery if I get any. Some dude gonna pay for that. But like I said, I don't think it's 100% necessary unless it's medical. You know, a lot of people have been um, duped into believing, and I'm not against cosmetic surgery at all. A lot of people have been duped into believing that it's necessary because so many people get it. Back when I was growing up, hardly anyone got cosmetic surgery that was, considered normal. That was back in the 90s and the early 2000s. Unless you were super rich and bougie and just, oh, I'm in Hollywood, or like a rich, person. And that's when they did terrible jobs back then. Everybody looked like this, you know. So everybody looked like Bruce Jenner, basically. So now I think it's considered so much of a normal thing that people don't really consider that it's not necessary. It is just something that you would like. So, but a house is necessary. You got to live somewhere, okay? You're gonna be looking good in a homeless shelter. All right. Um, I'm just saying. I don't know. I know you're probably not gonna be homeless, but um, do I use insinuation to make him hit the gym and take care of himself? I'm so level up, and my man is. Girl, men don't have to be leveled up as long as they got money, girl. They can be slobs, gross, as long as their bank account ain't gross. So men really don't put that much energy into looking good. As long as they got money, women will flock to them. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't got no money, then take all the food out the refrigerator. There you go. Light feels sprinkle, sprinkle. Love you, Shira. Besides the voice, the makeup, the outfit, and the mystery, how else do you create the fantasy? By doing different stuff, like not being predictable. Never be predictable. Thank you for the donations, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Um, Stay busy, of course. That way, time with you is valuable. Valuable. Okay. Because they'll try to impress you the most during that amount of time. It's valuable. You don't sit there talking and texting all day. So they're listening to what you're saying because they're not bored of you yet. So I and also think it's body language and eye contact and how slow or fast you speak and how you say words and how you do this and how you do that. It's very, I guess, hypnotical. Is that a word? If you can hypnotize him, it's not like real hypnotism, but it's like if they get caught in your, they call snare, um, they'll probably do whatever you want. So, because most women aren't able to do this. You know what I mean? Like most women are just I'm emotional, my ex, my daddy. Most women are that. When you come across, yeah, oh, oh, you have a hangnail? Oh, let me see. Oh, I hate those. So, what did you do today? Tell me all about your day. When you get one of them, what I mean, it's like, what? This is different. I like this. There's something about her. She smells good. Why isn't she talking all the time? She's different than the other one I went out with yesterday. She couldn't shut up. What was her name? I don't even remember because my mind was filled up with so much junk she threw in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whatever you want. Get whatever you want. You know. So look around and whatever you see, don't be. When women get smarter, the majority of women get smarter. When Karen gets smarter, when Talking Tammy gets smarter, you might have some real competition. But until then, use what you know, and that will be enough because everyone else they've probably been out with has probably exhausted them or has bored them to death, but never have intrigued them or made them think, oh, she's not like the other. Or I saw this woman like this in a movie one time. And, I've always wanted a woman like that. Oh, she's not going to talk about politics or religion or give me her opinion on some crap that I didn't ask her for. Wow, this is interesting. I think I'm turned on forever. hmm So make sure you become what that is the fantasy that they didn't even know they had. Now that's the type that will snare them. The fantasy they didn't even know they had. I didn't even know I had this fantasy, but I don't like it. Thank you, Aston Miller. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira and ladies and men's there. I have large breasts and it's not um lifted. Doesn't matter to me, but I know society men don't think it's normal. What's your thoughts about it? Well, here's the thing, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you're overweight, your breasts are going to be overweight. If you lose weight, they're going to deflate and fall. If you lose weight and they deflated and fell, you can get a breast lift and don't gain the weight back because they're just going to grow back. I know a couple of people that have had that done, and they kept eating, and when the weight came back, the boobs came back. So it was a waste of time, energy, and procedure. So if that's what you want to do, that's what you got to do. If you don't want surgery, then you need to get a good bra, a good minimizer bra, a tank top that minimizes over a minimizing bra. You need to get some good shapewear, and Jill Scott it up. Okay, go look at Jill Scott. She did it. She did a corset, a bra, and a tank top at the same time. Right. You'll have to order special sizes online. You'll have to do more research. But I know it's a lot for people to look at. But if somebody really likes that about you, because it's like what they're into, maybe you'll meet someone that appreciates your body as it is. But if you do want to get the surgery or whatever, just remember diet plays a huge role in maintaining the results. Um, you said Jill Scott keep them babies up. Yeah. I used to have bigger boobs, and then when I lost weight, they shrunk. I mean, they're still pretty big. I mean, I'm double D, but I used to be a triple D. Okay, sure. What if your mama is a pygmy? Um, that doesn't mean you are a pygmy. You have your own free will. Learn from her mistakes. I'll just say thank you, Sienna. Sure, thank you for your life-changing videos. I want to join your Facebook group soon. I already know how and would like to know if you have any ladies in the Denver program. I'm sure there are people from all over the world. I think there's a lot of people in Colorado, actually. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, you said, what if he's 35, apartment living, making a living, moving furniture, but wants a relationship? Keyword is won't. He gonna keep wanting. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He should want a better job. He should want more money. He should want to own his own moving company. Okay. If you're gonna be moving, you might as well have your own moving company. How you doing? Yeah. People keep thinking backwards, and that's why they can't move forward. He needs to start his own moving company. All he got to do is get a couple of other dudes, buy some like insurance for a business, go rent him a truck from U-Haul or whatever they be selling, Home Depot, whatever they be renting out trucks at. Do a couple of moves, save that money, then buy his own truck. He could buy a used one, a cheap one, whatnot. But it's 2020. Okay. It's 2020. There's too much information out here to be working for other people and wanting a relationship when you broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lightfield. Thank you, Miss Shira. Because men have short attention spans, do you think the hypnotic trance can last long? Also, what if the man you date says he likes intelligent? Should you talk less? Men don't know what they like. They lie, and when they get it, they don't want it. When they say that, and I think I wrote this in one of my books. When men say they like intelligent women, that means they like you smart enough to understand what they're talking about, but not smarter than them, or even on their level to where they can't even impress you. Okay. So, intelligent women basically represents the dumbed down version of your smartest self. Okay. So basically, here's an intelligent woman. Oh, that's very interesting that you say that. That's really something to think about. Wow. I'm going to look that up later. That's what intelligent means to men. Not correcting them, not telling them they're wrong, and really giving them the real information. And then, walking circles around them, solving the whole issue, and still looking good. That ain't it. So intelligent just means smart, dumb, dumb, smart, or whatever. That was some game right there. That's true. Be smarter than a man. Why she be gone? Or act smarter than a man, because you probably are smarter than men, but don't act. Where to say the potential says he misses me. I never used to say it back, and now he's falling back. Should I ever say it? I missed him to get his attention. Has he given you any money to be talking like that? What do you miss his money? Because if he was giving you money, you would definitely not be asking that question. Every time he said he missed me, I would come up with some way to talk about what I need. Oh, hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, how are you? I was just thinking about you. It's better than I miss you. And oh my gosh, I want to ask you a question. What do you think? Like, if you had a choice, would you get four new tires or four used tires for like way less? Um, well, what kind of car? I have. Well, I mean, I would get the new tires and because they have a warranty and oh, really? Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but they cost so much more, and I don't have enough of my credit card to get them right now, and so I barely have enough to get the two used tires. So should I get two new tires and just keep the old tires on? Play stupid and dumb. No, that's gonna mess up your car. It's gonna mess up. I'll help you get the tires. How much is it? Oh well, it's this much. Can you just cash at me? Because if I pay now, before they close, I can get like I can bring it in as soon as they open tomorrow morning. Thank you, Deanna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And so the next time they consider texting you that I miss you, the response may be them giving you monies for new tires. See? So you never have to ask money. You always just have to ask questions and they will offer you the money because you're playing so stupid and dumb. They feel sorry for you. They want to help you because you're about to mess up everything. Um, and men hate it when you mess up cars. They hate it. So find that and they'll I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my car. The engine light has been off for like a month and there's this weird smell. So I'm gonna take it in. What? What is the last time you had an oil change? When I bought it? That way they know that it's gonna cost you some money to get that fixed. Okay. Even though you up every month getting your car maintenance or every couple of months. Hmm. What is your honest view of box braids and other natural hairstyles? I believe that everyone looks good in whatever they think they look good in. Different styles are for different occasions. I have so many wigs in my closet. I got a blonde wig, red wig, pink wig, orange wig. I gave the orange wig to Layla because I can't do the Cheeto girl. But for whatever occasion that your hairstyle is for, and as long as you look good and you feel confident in it and people respond well, then I think, you know, you make whatever you do because I don't answer this question anymore. I just say, do you, baby? I don't answer the question no more because I get the question every video. And every video, you say, how about a bald wig? Then it's not a wig if it's a bald wig. It's just called a bald cap. So yeah, I believe that whatever type of man you're going for, whatever type of man you're trying to attract, the hairstyle should also, um, resonate with that type of man and what he will cross the room for. So that's what I always say. And they make box braid wigs now. Shoot, you want box braids and then switch it up the next day, you go buy you a wig. You don't have to commit to it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have my braid wig, and then I'm gonna have my other wig, and then I have my real hair underneath that's never gonna be damaged. That is if you take proper care. Shira can okay, that's wrong channel, baby. Sprinkle. What go just go back to her old videos, right? Shira, what is you already answered that. If you're trying to attract You know, it just depends on who you're trying to attract. Like, okay, here's my thing. And I used to talk about this all the time. I don't get my hair done like when I used to get my hair done, or when I decide what wig I'm gonna wear, or when I decide to wear my hair a certain way. I don't wear my hair for women. Okay. I don't wear my hair for compliments from women. I wear my hair to get the attention that I desire from a man. You know, I don't wear my hair for compliments from other women because that's defeating the purpose. Okay. High value men are natural hair is beautiful, right? Um, it is beautiful. I have natural hair under my wig. My children have natural hair. It is beautiful. Hmm. I have not discussed Jada in August. I don't care about them. What she did? She cheated. I'm sure Will Smith cheats all the time. And I would have cheated with somebody better if I was her. But hey, they probably had a deal. You can't sleep with nobody more famous than me. Okay. You can't sleep with anybody more famous than me. Well, you're famous because you're my wife. So you can't sleep with anybody that's 10 years younger than me. You know they be having deals. Um, mhm. And look, like I was saying, if you anybody can level up in whatever they choose to level up in. Your potential is your personal potential. You know, if you level up to the natural, if you want to do the natural level up, then do the natural level up. If you want to do the unnatural level up, do the unnatural level up. If you want to do both and wear a wig one day and snatch it off the next day, then do both. It's all about your confidence and how you carry yourself and what you can pull off. But I also think that sometimes people get lazy. And then also, I also think that sometimes people don't realize that um, there's competition out here. And it's not about how you feel about what you look like. It's about, is somebody gonna steal your man? Is somebody gonna snatch your sugar daddy? Is somebody gonna steal your bag? Get the ring first. You know what I'm saying? So it's not time. Like if you're on a time limit, if you're trying to secure a bag quick, you know what works, right? You don't have to fish. You don't have to play. Is he gonna like my hair? Is he gonna like my hair? Is he gonna like my hair? Oops, you don't have to worry again. You don't have to feel insecure. You can pretty much go wherever you want to go and not feel out of place. So, because a lot of women always ask me, when I go to the rich side of town and I'm the only person of color in there, I feel out of place. Well, imagine how you would also feel if you had box braids sitting in a expensive restaurant or bar, with a bunch of Karens drinking wine or whatever. They be like, so it's about how you're going to be able to pull it off, how you're going to be able to freestyle, where you're going to be able to freestyle, where you're going to feel comfortable, what type of attention are you going to get? Are you going to be able to pull a man? Are you going to be able to pull a sugar daddy? Is he going to only see you for sex, or is he going to see you as a serious? Is he going to see you as a wife potential or just a mistress? Um, is he fetishizing you or does he really like you? Does he like your natural look? Um, or does he like the unnatural look? Which one does he really like? Is he turning his head when somebody with a weave or a wig walk by? This is why you have to do your own experimentation. So go out natural one day, go out with a wig another day, and see what happens. I always tell them, do your own research, and then you make the decision for yourself. Okay. And what works best for you, that's what you stick to. Because the same thing don't work for everybody. Um, I don't care about August and Jada. We already knew that they was cheating. We already knew that Will Smith and Jada had open relationship. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know who that dude is. Um, I wish she would have gone for somebody a little bit more famous. Right. Yeah, it ain't cheating if he knew. He'd be like, I cheated too. While she was with him, I was with shoot, whoever I was co-starring with, probably. A lot of women get depressed when people don't want them for them. Um, you can be them. You can be yourself. Like, I don't know. I level up. I wear my own hair. I wear my hair. I could put on a wig. I don't know. Just whatever I put on me becomes part of me. Okay. Whatever touch me is me for the moment until I change it. There you go. Whatever is attached to me is me. This is my personal space. If it's on my body, it's part of me until I take it off. Okay. Um, it is good to switch it up, right? Uh, why are people so attached to? I don't know. I, I like if that's what you like and that's what you really want to do. By all means, do what you really love because some people don't like my boho style when I dress boho. Why are you wearing that? It's not leveled up. But sitting here in some box braids, feeling awkward, you know, in a five-star restaurant. Um, so I'm gonna wear my boho when I want to wear boho, and I don't care what people say. Just like y'all can wear y'all's box braids and don't care what people say. Y'all can wear whatever you want and don't care what people say because it's how you feel about yourself, how confident you are. I'm not gonna wear boho to go meet a millionaire. I'm not gonna wear boho to a five-star restaurant. I'm not gonna do it. I know when to wear boho and when not to wear boho. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Look at that little thing dancing. So it's about where you choose to do things, where you choose to wear things. What do you do? How do you deal with a Scorpio man who has strong sexual desire? Hope you got a strong bank account to match it. Because the faster and the more he invests, the closer he is to the prize. Okay. I don't care. People, it's called self control. Um, people can control themselves. How to ask for money? I don't ask. I just come up with scenarios, and if they don't offer, then somebody else will. Okay. You don't ever have to ask. You just come up with a scenario and make them think that they're offering it to you, and you never ask. What if you're not attracted to him, but he wants sex? Do you still work, baby? Are all your needs taken care of financially? Because you shouldn't be doing none of that unless that is the case. Do you go to work? Do you have a boss anymore? Can you go shop? Do you have money in your account? Do you have savings? Do you have the car you like? If not, then you shouldn't be doing nothing with somebody ugly. Okay? Just saying. That's the payment right there. That's the exchange. Sure, what are some cheaper wigs that are still good? Um, I mean, there you can go online and buy them, straight from the resource, AliExpress.com. Um, they're probably going to be less on something like that, but you're gonna have to wait for a long time to get it. Thank you, Google account Sprinkle Sprinkle. Hi Shira, I struggle with lots of hair always growing on my chest. How can I permanently fix this issue so that men won't be turned off and I can snag a guy? Thank you. Someone said laser. Well, sometimes laser don't work on darker skin. So wax and exfoliate, wax and exfoliate, wax, exfoliate, 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 wax. Um, I don't really grow a lot of body hair, but the more you exfoliate, because they also have a technique called sugaring. Um, so keep an exfoliate. Keep an exfoliate in your shower, and every time you shower, scrub. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Someone says hormonal imbalance. Thank you, Jasmine T. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, if you're out with a well-to-do man and woman flirt with him in front of you, does that mean that man is sending them signals, or is it a matter of the women being assertive and wanting to compete with you? How should I react? Girl, if a man look rich, yeah, women gonna shoot their shot. Thank you, Jasmine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, it's a natural reaction. Rich men get the attention of women. It's like they don't care. They don't know if you're the flavor of the month, the date for the evening. They might be on his arm tomorrow. They don't know. They know men have their options that have that much money, so they're putting themselves out there like that. If you want to make sure that they don't do that, you need to be all up on them. But I don't think you would do that if you're in public. But you need to hold his hand, be all up on him. Look, you can look the other woman in the eye and you can be like, give her that look, like, or roll your eyes at her like, hmm. Or you can call him out and be like, he is cute, isn't he? You can be the bigger woman, but he is cute, isn't he? And rich. Actually, I just found you this year and you changed my life. I already had a boyfriend, but using some of your techniques has him paying all the bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl, get your bills paid. Look at you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, sure, after so, uh, you grocery shopping, I feel so uncomfortable. I feel so poor. I get awkward. I don't want to be like this. Why? I'm like, what? After you go grocery shopping, you feel poor and uncomfortable. Girl, it's called acting. I will act poor too. And just you know how them homeless people be on the side of the street holding up a sign and then they go getting a nice car that's not nicer than yours. They don't feel bad. They don't feel poor. They okay. It's called acting. You acting. What if you were a Hollywood actress and they say, okay, your role is going to be to play this poor person, and like Halle Berry, you got to be Letitia from Halle Berry Monsters Ball. You gotta be her. You're gonna take this role? Probably not. But I feel so poor. But you have a mansion at home, or even if you are poor, you just got groceries for free by a man. Some rich people can't do that. Okay, so just act. It's called acting. Okay, I can act stupid all day long. Doesn't mean I'm stupid. I don't even feel stupid. I feel extra smart when I'm playing dumb because I know exactly my plan. So get out of that. Thank you. Mhm. What if you are a burlesque dancer and want to be taken seriously as an artist rather than a slot? I know what you meant to say. Also, have men pay me for just my artistry. Then you must get a website, darling. A very artsy website like Dita Von Teese. Y'all know who she is. You must get, you must be like you must have, your pictures taken professionally. You must only, you can do like private dances or whatever as a, not for an individual, but for a large group. That way, you're finna get paid, and it must be high class. And here are your requirements. You need your own hotel room. You need car service. You need an assistant. That's how you're gonna change it into something more classy, right? Somebody said OnlyFans. Well, I don't know about OnlyFans. I'm like, if you want to really class it up, take it to the higher level. Then it would be an art form. And then you could teach lessons. And then you could create a clothing or a lingerie line behind it. Y'all got to think bigger. Thank you, next business. The next bit, I always say your name wrong. The next best name, Sprinkle Sprinkle, employed the live stream the other day. Oh, enjoyed. Okay. Thank you. Took me a pick Misha out, so I had missed it. So I had to watch it later. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Oh, you know what y'all went to eat? Some scraps and crab legs, Sprinkle? Or she went through the drive-through. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Appreciate it. Shira, what? No. Yeah, that's the same thing as Dita Von Teese does, right? Girl, and whatever you do, you can become rich on it. If you just sit down and think on it for about 10 minutes, you'll find a way to make 10 times as much money. I promise you. Most people, and I always used to talk about this, but most people don't even take 10 minutes to think about their future or their lives and how they can make money. They just get up, go to work like a robot, come home. I don't know how to make much money. I don't know how to do anything. How do I do this? Sit down and think about it. And then you'll be rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think. I'm going to make a book and I'm going to title it Thank with an A. It'll be a play on words. My Southern drawl and gratitude. Thank and Grow Rich. Okay, because it's just amazing how many people will just not have their own ideas about things and never grow to their full potential. And I think people need to grow to their full potential. Don't limit yourself. Shoot. Rihanna got it going on. Look at Rihanna. Me and her are both Pisces. That's why she got business, 5, 18, 11 businesses. She has Fenty. She has her clothing line now. She has her Savage lingerie line. Of course, her makeup line. And she still got music. She said, everybody loves my style. I might as well get paid for that. Oh, Rihanna's the most stylish person. She can wear anything. She can wear a do-rag. She can wear paper clips in her head. Okay, well, I'm going to get paid on that. And put my name on it. You know. And she got that billionaire dude and other people to invest in her company, so she probably didn't spend much of nothing. Like a true Pisces. Okay. She's like, oh, I'm done with you. I got my Fenty up. Jay-Z is investing. Bye. She also read The Room and created 50 Shades. Yeah, she did. Yeah, because I'm wearing her right now. Yes, this is 370, y'all. 370. And honey for loose powder. Um, you're scared of freestyling of in Corona. Then don't. If you're scared, then don't do it. Everybody has their thoughts on that. So, thoughts on open relationships. Um, Here's my thing. It depends on how you think about it. Like Will and Jada, they're so woke. They're so woke. Anything traditional would be stifling, you know. But most people aren't on that level of awareness yet, you know. So most people wouldn't be able to handle it like that. So I don't know. I think it depends on your level of consciousness whether that will work or not. Thank you, OC Sprinkle Sprinkle. I have a 1-year old. I call and say I need 5K. He's send it. Oh, you have an old one, girl. So you had a 1-year old. You got an old one. I call and say I need 5K. He sent it after 5 years of knowing him. I'm purchasing my home and just told him about my son. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you do that. It's like, I need help. Here you go. Thank you. By the way, I have a son. How long has it been? 5 years. The dude is over there. How old is your son? Just kidding. Congratulations. I read it wrong. It's an old one, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I find a sugar daddy and make him give me money before even meeting? How you gonna find him and make him give you money before you meet him? You could be what they call a catfish. Right. Okay. It's the Malakalakina 001. I can't even pronounce your name. He says he's not black, but he still says the N word because he believes it's okay. It is okay if you know really what it means. A long time ago, during slavery, or before slavery, the ignorant people who decided to take slaves from Nigeria near the Niger River were too stupid to know how to pronounce the word Nigeria or Niger. So they were mispronouncing it, trying to call people by where they came from. So that word came from a mispronunciation of your dumb ancestors. And it literally means the ignorance of that fool who tried to pronounce it. But if you take the R off and replace it with the A, now you're talking about the Naga, serpent, Kundalini energy rising. That's why they had the serpent on the ancient Egyptian Kemetic headdress. So you can say it all you want. It's just a reflection of your dumb ancestors that couldn't pronounce Nigerian or Niger. You're welcome. Oh, Indian and yeah, they called it something else in Egypt. You're right. The Naga, a serpent from India. And then they also had one, I can't remember that one's name, start with an S too. But that's where it came from. You guys, that's more for my other channel. I would have gotten the proper information if I had been on the other channel. Or tried to. Okay. Yeah, Niger means black. Nigeria. So monogamous relationships aren't woke. I'm not saying they're not woke. I mean, if you wanted to have the expression of freedom to do this and that, it comes with a different consciousness. Thank you, Nakia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should I get braces if I have crooked teeth, buck teeth, and I have a bad lisp as well? Um, if that's what it takes to fix them, if you think that's what's holding you back, I think that would be an investment. Um, if people like you the way you are and that's not a problem, then do whatever you feel like is going to get you the best results. If you can afford it, or get somebody else to pay for it. But if you feel it's holding you back and it's going to boost your self-esteem, definitely invest in yourself. Thank you, Boo Boo Kitty, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sheila, what do you think women like Karen's superhead Stephens keeps getting married and always has a rich man? Because she's superhead, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Duh, what do you think men marry women for? They stop getting it right after the marriage, too. Maybe they think she'll be different since she's superhead. Food again. Oh, he's not black at all. Okay. Well, that's good. Hi, Shira. Over the last few days, I've had numerous men stare at me while I get into my car. I purposely wait in my car before I leave, but they still don't approach. What can I do to get their attention? Well, it's kind of strange for a man to approach you right by your car because that's how kidnapping happens. So drop something, baby. Drop something. Get out your car and be like, and keep walking. And he'll be like, "Oh, ma'am, you dropped this." It could be a gum wrapper. He's still gonna pick it up. "You dropped this gum wrapper, ma'am." "Oh, thank you so much." "Oh, don't worry about it. By the way, my name's such and such, John, whatever." Oh, don't drop a gum wrapper because then he might think you littered. But literally drop something that you might, need, like something out your purse, like a pen or, a lip gloss or something stupid. Yeah, don't walk up to me getting out of the car. Walk up to me as I'm walking away from my car towards the store in public with plenty of witnesses. Okay, where cameras are. Don't they pick it up? If you drop it, they gonna pick it up. I promise that's the best thing. Drop something. Just have a special object in your purse that you know you won't drop. This is my drop object. Name it drop object. I don't know. My drop object. It's my drop object. Drop a pen. Drop a lip gloss or something. A book, something. Why am I a black woman with straight hair? Because it's a wig, baby. Okay. Do you think you it's good to be fake innocent to get to these men even though I'm calculated? Of course it's good. That's how we've been getting played. Y'all be dropping stuff on purpose. Yes. The next best name, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'll be throwing stuff like. I used to do that trick all the time in school. When I had a crush on a boy, I'd be like, "Oh, I can't reach it. It's under your seat." You gotta bend over, get to see his booty. Be like, "Here you go. And then I grab, I go, thank you. We touching his hands. Anyway, that's how you do. You drop stuff because they ain't got no choice. Then if it's right there and they think you cute, they don't get it. hmm do you ever worry that men will get too suspicious of you? I'm in STEM and Ivy League, and have that problem even when I'm genuinely not plotting. Then you can't tell anybody that you're in STEM or an Ivy League. You gotta date off campus or a different type of people, you know? Okay. You said y'all just personally block the troll. They ain't no troll. They just don't get enough attention from whoever they with. They're just here to get some of that attention. And they know negativity gives you attention. Thank you, Dancing Dreams, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. Sheila, God bless you. Thank you for, I'm still live. God bless you. Thank you for giving this game. What are your top plays in your game book that you would recommend? Drop something. That's number one. Play dumb. Don't talk too much. You can always fill in the blanks. You can always make new stuff up. And you have so much to work with because there's a lot you haven't said. You can get men to approach you if you just drop something. You can get men to talk to you for a long amount of time if you play dumb. And that way they have this masculine feeling when they're around you because, and they may not feel that way all the time with other women. So then they'll be like, oh, I like how she makes me feel inside. It's tingly and stuff. And so those are my top plays. Be feminine, ask questions, which means play dumb. Like if you don't like playing dumb, just ask lots of questions. If you can't get yourself to feel, okay playing dumb, just ask lots of questions. That's the same thing, except you're trying to disguise that you're dumb. And you don't come off dumb. You just come off as somebody that asks a lot of questions and who's teachable. I know I do that all the time. Like, what do you think about this? Or I said, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? And I'll say something wrong on purpose so that they can talk to me forever and be like explaining it the right way. Oh, really? Okay. Wait, what did you say again? Oh, yeah. If you even look in the comments, you'll see people arguing in comments because they're debating. Imagine if you did that with a man and they liked you. You'd be talking to them for hours. Oh, really? Well, I always thought A, B, C, and D. Oh, you're so smart. And see, normally people will probably debate that person and he'll be like competing. But now with you, it's like butter. Now he feels like he's been right the whole time, even though he's probably wrong. Advice for teenagers. When I was a teenager, what did I do? Know how to spot someone who's just in the closet so you don't end up crushing on somebody that's in the closet. That was my issue when I was young. I was always attracted to men and they turned out to be gay. So I had to be like, okay, I had to learn the signs. Thank you, Nuri. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Love your look today, but I'm obsessed with your nails. Thank you. Girl, this is some pastel gel nail polish. It probably looks lighter than what it is. Thank you, Nari. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I tell you, I've spent 2 years with this crush on a dude and was like best friends with him. no longer than that. And there was two of them. They both turned out gay. I was like, but I had like in between boyfriends and stuff. um, you said so I'm attracted to. They weren't feminine. That was the problem. Well, one of them kind of was, kind of. One was very masculine, and he's still masculine. Just like, but he was gay. What to say if I asked, "What are you doing?" Especially on the weekend. I don't want to seem boring or that I don't do anything. Girl, I make up something crazy. Well, tomorrow I'm going to get up early and do yoga naked. I'm gonna do naked yoga. What? Yeah, you know what that naked yoga for? That's interesting, right? Even though you probably go sleep in and do nothing and eat cereal, just have them thinking you're doing something interesting. And then I'm going to take a long bath, bubble bath. Then I'm going to go and run some errands. What are you doing? Mhm. Mhm. So we went. Mhm. Ladies, I wish I could find a man I don't have to play dumb with, but I feel like that's a tall order. Do it after y'all, like, before you're getting ready to break up with him. Then you can get all the joy and satisfaction out of emasculating him. I'm just saying, play dumb the whole time. Then when you done with him, let him have it. He'll be like, "You were playing dumb this whole time." Sure was. Sure was. Anyway, so yeah, I would always get in high school. I would always be attracted to the gay guy. I think it's because I liked Prince and Michael Jackson, and they were very masculine and feminine at the same time. That's what happened when you be liking Prince and Michael Jackson. You be liking gay dudes. So pick a masculine crush. Not saying that they were gay. I'm just saying, they were musicians and they had to, capture the attention of the world to get their fans or whatever. But in high school, that's not what they're trying to do. In high school, that's just who they are. So, oh my God, you're so gentle like Michael Jackson. Oh my God, your eyebrows are so nice like Prince. Teach me your ways. They're androgynous, very right. But my gaydar did not work in high school until the 12th grade. Then it turned on because I went to the other side of town and I saw some. I like the high school I went to was like majority Caucasian, right? When I got my driver's license, I ventured in and out of the other sides of town. Still found he wasn't gay though. I did find a Prince lookalike that was masculine. So that was my first. But as I ventured further out, the gaydar, um, there was a lot of masculine energy out there. Anyway, how to change a 50-50 man? Quit your job. Quit your job. Take a vacation and tell him that you got fired or that you quit. See what he does. You got to pay all the bills this month. I don't have any money. If he steps up, then he's with you because he loves you. If I can't do this, I'm out. Then he with you for half that uh, rent. He's your roommate. Hmm. A 32-year-old Black man, educated, six-figure earner, no kids, my own house. I find it hard to find a Black woman of my type around here. What do you suggest? Um, I find it hard. You find it hard to find. Go somewhere else. Where they be at? I don't know. Go to Atlanta. You'll have the opposite problem that women have. There's a lot of gaydar there. There's a lot of down low or a lot of open gay men there. I would say you would probably find your potential in places of high expectation. Right. Go to the rich neighborhoods. There's Black people in rich neighborhoods. Hang around a medical school. Hang outside. Go get you, go get you a nurse so they can stop dating Dusties. At least they can save your life. Can get you some masks from the corona. I think all men who feel that way should go get a nurse and rescue them from the Dusties. Just saying. This is like how can I be a challenge to my man, Shira? Um, well, don't talk to him all day. Have a life, be busy, and make time with you valuable. Yeah. Mhm. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Thank you, OC Sprinkle Sprinkle. You are the GOAT. I don't think they are here really hearing you. Ladies, take notes. Thank you. How should you dress if you have a big butt or tall and skinny? Having a big butt is like dusty magnetizer. I can't wear anything tight. Um, I don't have that problem. I'm so sorry. I don't have a big butt. I mean, I wish I had some butt. Uh, I got like a regular, but I don't know. I mean, they have butt minimizers too. They got shapewear, butt minimizers. Wear some puffy sleeves like this and balance out your booty. Um, Try to wear A-line skirts instead of something that shows it off. So like A-line will hide a lot of stuff and it'll accentuate your waist and your boobs and stuff. And so try something like A-line skirts. Someone says flared skirts, right? Hmm. Balance out your proportions. I feel what I don't what I'm trying to read. See how to steal a rich man from his girlfriend and make him my provider. Girl. You gotta play dirty in this game. Ain't no clean. You gotta play dirty, dirty. I'm past those days though. First of all, if he's not interested in you, that might not work. So you gotta first figure out if he wants you. If he wants you, then you have to see if he really wants you, which means that he's willing to cheat. If he's willing to cheat, you can get him. Okay, so figure out that part first. If he is willing to cheat, you can get him. This is how you do it. Go to voice record or screenshot whatever he's sending you. Go to voice record when you're about to shoot your shot or whatever you're doing. Get it on recording, get it on screenshot, and send it to whoever is necessary to be sent to. Mm-hmm. And make sure you ask him a question that you know will trigger his girlfriend to break up with him. Like, do you love me? Or what about your girlfriend? Ooh, they hate that. If you say, what about your girlfriend? He'll say, well, we're not talking right now. Or um, I'm thinking about breaking up with her. Or um, she has issues. You get him to talk about her, she'll be mad. And you won't have to do nothing because she'll leave him. So get it on snapshot or screenshot and get it on recording if he's talking or if you're in person. Mhm. And then you can make it seem like you looking out for her. You could be like, I just thought you would want to know that your boyfriend is coming on to me and other women. And I was like thinking that make up a fake name, girl. I mean, this is your alias, a fake name. Put on a blonde wig, all of that. Like, don't even be you. It's like, yeah. And I just wanted you to know because this happened to me and I wouldn't want to happen to anyone else. You could do so much better than him. Oh my gosh. Then snatch your blonde wig off, put your black wig back on, change your name back to what it was with him, and just sit back and wait. Any minute now. And then when she go off on him, you're gonna get a text. Ting. Hey, how are you? I'm good. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm free tonight. What are you doing this weekend? I can finally spend the weekend with you. Oh, really? Why? Yeah, we broke up. I had to let her go. We weren't getting along. Do you mean she left you? Don't say that. Oh, really? Oh, it's too bad. Okay. Shira, how to deal with rumors at the workplace. This girl is telling everyone that she's my girlfriend. Grace. Okay, so it's two women. Okay, yo. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. I would walk straight up to her and like, come take your girlfriend to lunch. Come on. You paying. I would own it. Oh yeah, she's my work girlfriend. She takes me to lunch, she does all my errands, makes my copies. Yeah, whatever. Shoot. Thank you, Dancing Dreams. Do you think most men cheat simply because options or because something is lacking in their relationship? I heard a man will not put himself in a position to lose you if he really sees you as he is. Thank you, Dancing with Dreams. Yep. Um, if he really values you and he thinks there's a possibility of getting caught and that you're not a person that easily forgives, then he most likely won't. But if he's out of town and don't nobody know nothing about nobody and don't know his name and you can pay the person to come and leave, I don't know. You know what I mean? Or if it's an ex, does he still count that? So I just think it depends on him. Yes, definitely. I'm still live. Do you need something?
A charger.
Oh, I'll give it to you. I'm sorry, so I forgot that I had it. Uh-oh. Go, baby. Say hi.
Hello.
Look, show me your little hoodie. I mean, your little onesie. She's so cute. Bye. My baby. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sugar. How can I regain my prior sugar daddy interest? He's gone MIA lately. Yet is home on quarantine. I'm thinking I need to settle down with him, so I need to make things more than casual dating. Do you hear about? Okay, yeah. So call and check on him. Maybe you think he got the corona, girl. I'm just calling to check on you. Are you okay? Is everything well? You know, I'm just checking on you. I miss you. This quarantine has me feeling some type of way. It's made me realize how much I really like you. Make up some stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I have corona, and I don't think you have corona. Do you want to meet up? I'll wear my mask, and I'll wear a trench coat with nothing underneath, and I'll flash you. Okay, I'm coming. Then he gonna show up. You gonna have full clothes on. You gonna be mad, but oh well. I was just joking. Oh my gosh, you thought I was gonna really do that? What if I got stopped by the police? Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. How do you get a man that usually flirts with you to ask you out? Look in his eye the next time he flirts with you. Be like, "You boy, you better stop." What do you mean? Stop looking at me in my eyes like that. Act like you're getting ready to ask me out. You want to go out with me? Flip the script. Reverse psychology. Would you go out with me? I don't know. Where are you gonna take me? I mean, you want him to ask you out? Pretend like you think that's what he's doing. Play dumb. You live in Silicon Valley. You have a great career there, and you're getting tired of not seeing. And you come on here all the time. Why don't you just go get you a nurse? Go get you a nurse and call it a day, so you can rescue them from the dusty. I think he just does that to troll. I don't think you on our level. Okay, nurses have to memorize a lot. They got to remember all the pharmaceuticals, the dosages. They got to learn all the different conversions and math. That's a genius right there. They know how to kill you and bring you back to life. Okay, you might need a nurse. You might need access to certain things and knowledge. Didn't you hear about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson? I don't care about them. Why would I care? Like, if you want something in your DNA, then it's gonna pop out every now and then. Because I don't know. Dancing dreams, sprinkle, sprinkle, Shira baby. Just take all my coin tonight. Thank you. But what is the best way to seductive and play up your Lord? By clothing, by body movements, by hair, right balance. Your voice. Some women talk like this and they talk like this, and they talk like Karen, and this is like really annoying and it's hurting my ears. Or you can talk like this, and just this soothes people, you know, this type of voice. Or you can talk like this, and then it gets people like, oh, she's so innocent and sweet. But you said seductive, so a seductive voice is more soothing. Rather than like that, or rather than like this, or rather than loud, they have to really come in close to hear what you're saying. And then they could smell you. And, their knee may brush against yours. You might get to see some cleavage because y'all got to keep leaning over. And because you talk so softly, then you're this close to them. And they can only imagine the next best thing is being this close to you. It's like, oh, that's sensual because you're not screaming and they can't hear you. So they got to come closer, come closer, come closer. Then they feel that energy, that heat from your body. And you're like, that's what it is. And then because you talk so softly or breathy or whatever, and it's too loud and they can't really hear you, then you are going to move in and be like, it's so loud in here. Can you hear me? Get up in that ear and go, can you hear me? And blow at the same time as you talk. Can you hear me? I'm blowing in that ear. Oh. I can hear you. I can feel you. I can smell you. And I can hear you. I can almost taste you. Okay. That's literally me. Exo Goddess says it's her. Black owned makeup brands. Yes. Oh, Level Up Cosmetics is a really good one. Y'all should check it. Level Up Cosmetics. One word. .us. You should try them. I thought I have on today. And the lashes too. And the eyeliner. And the eyeshadow. What's a good way to touch a man seductively without doing too much? Touch his ear. Or the back of his neck, baby. Oh, you have something on your neck. Hold on. Hold still. Let me get it. Oh, you have something on your ear. Hold on a second. Let me get it. They'll be like, woo. But you got to act like it's really something on their ear. Like, oh, I think you touched. There's something white on your ear. Hold on, come here. Let me get it off for you. Okay, I think I got it. Like, you got to act like it's really something on their ear, but you know what you're doing. Don't try to be sexy with it. Try to be like normal on that part. So it's totally taken as coincidence. Looking good, looking gorgeous as well. Thank you. Thank you, Easel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Show how long should you how long should you date a dude without a title? Like girlfriend, marriage, fiance? Date a dude without a title. How many dudes are you dating? Because usually you don't get a title if men are dating other women. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So how many men are you dating? Because obviously he dating other women. That's why you ain't got the title. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Easel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then those people need to be called out and canceled because we don't know for sure if that's humor transfer. What are you talking about? This cancel culture is stupid because the next week people are uncanceled. So I don't really cancel people. I don't really care enough. Like unless you do something that's worth ignoring, you know, you're gonna cancel everybody. You're gonna cancel everybody because everybody does something wrong eventually. So everybody in the world gonna be canceled. You got people here that swore it and canceled half of these people in their playlist, on their watch list, in their history, on their people cancel people, but be right back the next day, and it's silly because um, they're taking it too serious. Like these people don't care. They don't know you. They don't care if you cancel them. Like what is that doing? It doesn't impact anything in the world. Thank you, Bridget. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Advice for 18-year-old. Don't date broke. Don't pay for dates. Have your fun, but never pay for a man unless it's your son, brother, uh, something like little brother or something like that. I don't think you have a son, but like a little sibling or cousin. Be feminine. Stay feminine. Men are attracted to feminine girls. Feminine. Yes. Um, how to deal with cold and hot sugar daddy? Where's the other one? One named cold, one named hot. Where's hot? Okay, that's what you need to name. You need to get two or three of them and name one cold, hot, and lukewarm. That way you don't have to ask because you always have backup. Right. They're trying to keep you at a distance. I mean, why would you? That's the only reason people do that because they don't want you all up on them. They want to see you when they want to see you, and that's it. They want, that's the arrangement. How do you focus on keeping your independence in a relationship? Um, by having your own thing, like I do, like have something that you have to do every day that doesn't involve that other person for hours. Like, always keep something for yourself and keep going. Tips to make any man my trick. Look good. That's number one. You gotta look good. Be feminine. Be feminine and look good, and the rest will come natural. Right. Yeah. It's like, thank you, fancy little me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, Shira, thanks to your advice. I am getting married soon. People say the honeymoon phase will end soon and he will start hunting again. I know it's harder to keep a well to do man than it is to get him. What are your tips? Keep him chasing, baby. Keep him chasing. Always keep him chasing. Girl, you need to keep chasing. The honeymoon phase ends, but then there's another phase. It's called, this is interesting, or I don't know. I didn't know that about her. Or, wow, that's different. Or, how come I didn't know that before we married? It's like they're getting to know you even further because you're putting stuff out there that they didn't recognize before or see before. And they're still learning you and falling for you in new ways. So you got to be unpredictable. You got to change it up and you got to keep stuff coming in, even if you got to make it up. Oh, you didn't know that I was a tightrope walker? What? Yeah. 1 year, I took a tightrope walking class because I was bored. And it had these really cute outfits that you had to wear in these shoes. And I was tightroping. Something stupid like that. Oh, yeah, my wife was a tightrope walker. And you're going to build up all this stupid stuff to where no one could compete with you. My wife's a tightrope walker. She was a mortician. She met Prince. I did meet Prince, and I was a mortician. I ain't never tightroped. Um, she used to date this athlete. Nobody can beat that. And most of it's true. A lot of the stuff I just threw in for color, extra added bonus. But if you have all these things that he's constantly learning about you, and um, then you meet regular old pick Misha out there who work at Walmart, then there's no comparison. It's like, I'm too good for you. My wife is such and such. So be extra. Be extra in a good way. Like, have some connects, some strange skills, just some uniqueness, and unravel it weekly. Okay. Mhm. You got to be creative in this world. So it's being feminine about how you look only. No, it's about how you act, walk, talk, smell, hygiene, how you choose to answer certain things, how you choose to react to certain things. A feminine woman will not correct a man, especially not in public. A feminine woman will not emasculate a man unless that's her plan on purpose. Because some women don't know that. A feminine woman will allow the man to do things for her without feeling like, it's awkward. Thank you, speechy girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you sprinkle me using the wand? Sprinkle, 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 speechy girl. That's cute. Never thought about that, even though I'm sitting here playing with this wand. Um, so what was the question? Oh yeah, feminine. It's about feminine colors, feminine thinking. Allowing a man to be a man, making them feel more masculine because you are feminine. It's almost like not being loud, but being more demure. It's about wearing more dresses than you're wearing jeans and sneakers. It's definitely about dressing. It's also about, how you react. Like, are you going to argue and be masculine with a man, or are you going to be sad and, oh, okay, well, you hurt my feelings, but, are you going to argue back and forth, creating more issues? Are you going to secretly do what you was going to do anyway, but and still get your money and not mess up everything because you did not know how to react in a feminine manner? So, okay, I'm going to cry. Okay, I'm going to call my plan B when you leave to work tomorrow. And then I'm going to make you buy me that purse to get my forgiveness. I'm going to bake a cake too. And I'm going to sprinkle it with sprinkles. And when you get home, the cake is going to give you diarrhea. Oh, what did you eat for lunch today? Wow. Do you need some Pepto-Bismol? By the way, I saw this really nice purse that I wanted. And because you ain't screaming and yelling at him because he made you upset, he's going to hope that you forgot. Oh, well, what kind of purse is it? What is it? Okay, well, you can get it. Because he knows it means you're forgiven. And since you made him cake, he thinks you're over it. That's how you do it feminine. And you're like, oh, I made your favorite cake. I made cupcakes. Visine cupcakes. Just kidding. um, so feminine charm is a lot of things. A whole mood. It's a whole mood. It's like it's a look, baby. It's like it's an innocence as well. Mhm. It's a helplessness and innocence as well when needed. Is it good to marry a guy who uses glasses? Because I have glasses too, and our children, my girl, yeah, they got LASIK surgery, sprinkle, sprinkle. I wear contacts. I'm still blind. James wear glasses and even had surgery on his eyes. Both my kids wear glasses. They're smart. And if they ever need LASIK or contacts, they can get it. Okay. I mean, that's kind of strange. Somebody would. Eyes are the easiest things to fix. I'd be worried about other stuff like, does your family have cancer? You worried about his eyeballs? Go look. Go find out about his DNA. I told my guy about shmoney, and he's said he's making shmoney for his honey now. Okay, well, as long as you're getting your shmoney and your honey, I know it's the same thing, but as long as you're getting it, good for you. Just wearing short but classy feminine breasts is still okay for looking up 35-year-old ladies who aspire to look slightly younger. It depends on how young you look. You know, if you look good from behind and turn around and you like the Wicked Witch, then it's not good. If you ever seen those movies where it's this really nice silhouette from behind, got a nice hair, nice body, nice dress on, and they turn around and it's like, you know, face messed up, or older and inappropriately dressed and luring in men um, under false pretenses. Don't be that woman. If this match this, then go ahead. But too short after a certain age says a lot about your self-esteem and your level of desperation. Just also remember that. Unless, like, okay, like Jada Pinkett Smith, since y'all want to talk about her so bad. She's very thin. She can probably get away with it and not look inappropriate. Um, and she can get fillers in her face. She can help, she can do all of that. But for the everyday normal people, it looks like a higher level of desperation. Like, so just maybe a midi or if you're gonna do mini or short, make sure it's A line so it's not short and tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. I'm 41. And I wore a short dress, but it was A-line. There's a difference between tight and short and loose. Short and loose. Well, I haven't even been on Instagram all day. So like, and I'm tall, so I have long legs. So I know y'all probably see my Instagram. So this is just one of the dresses I wear in the summer. And I just got this one. That's not the one. But it's not tight and it's not up. It's loose and it's flowy. And I'm tall. So most of it's gonna be short. So as long as it's not like too much and if as long as the face match. Right. And don't have like 35 is young. I don't even think 35 is old, y'all. 35 is young to me because as long as you keep yourself up, you can look good at any age, but you just don't try to fit in with someone that don't try to look younger because that looks more desperate on a woman that looks her age. You know, it's like, oh, you're trying to look young still, but it makes you actually look older. So as long as it's not making you look older, then you're good. Um, Shira, you. Oh, thank you. I look like an anime character. Thank you. What are y'all talking about? This Shane Dawson? Who cares? He's don't nobody care. There's actual real criminals out here killing people in the street. Y'all sitting up here upset about what some dude on YouTube did. How about what they doing every day in the real world? You see Black Lives Matter, right? Okay, like, I don't care what some stupid idiot did. Do you realize how many people are doing that off camera already? Been doing it? What we gonna do? Right. What are you doing? What are we doing to protect it? Well, in order to protect it, you'd have to basically ban all children from taking photographs, pictures, being online, um, all of that. You'd have to ban everything. What are you going to do to protect yourself against anything? Um, the whole point is you can't protect yourself against everything. There's crazy people out there, and people gonna do what they do. You can't protect your an image, a picture from anybody, especially if they can download it, print it, buy it. They bought it to do it what they wanted to do with it. Do you think all these kids on YouTube who have um, a bunch of subscribers, do you think all of those subscribers are other children? It's kind of crazy, but the world that we live in, you can't protect people unless you take away a lot of privilege. So basically, what they say is that this just comes with the territory. You're going to sell an image of a child who's a child star, then that's what happens. Even though it's wrong and inappropriate, there are people doing it already, not on camera. Hmm. Sure, what did it say? To still sound mysterious but challenge when a man. Let me see. It's going up too fast. Hold on. Ask what type of man you're attracted to. I don't tell them. I tell them strong, take charge, masculine, protecting. I want to feel like the most gentle lady in the world when I'm next to the man. That means I ain't paying. Basically, I mean I ain't paying because what would a strong, masculine, protector look like asking you to pay for something? And then he's going to naturally try to be that. And then he's going to feel good in his masculinity and his manhood. And then he's going to be like, well, do you need anything? Do you want something? Oh, thank you so much. I just need you. Then the next time he asks you, oh, do you need anything? Well, I'm kind of cold. I forgot my jacket. Well, I didn't bring a jacket. Well, there's a store up there. Can we go buy one? Oh, sure. Oh, no. What? I forgot my credit card at home. Oh, that's all right. I'm going to get you one. Oh, really? Thank you so much. I'm going to freeze if it wasn't for you. You have to use that voice, but you know what I mean. He's just disgusting. Yes, all people are disgusting. There's a lot of people that are disgusting in this world. I'm disgusted by thinking about disgusting people. Right. Strong and take charge and masculine protecting, and they think sex. LOL. Well, it's okay that they think that, but they know they have to get to that. So, in order to get to that, they have to do strong, protective, masculine things um, outside of the bedroom. So, you got to pull out your chair, run to open your door, you know, um, ask you if you need anything, plan the dates. And once they, sink into that masculine role, if that's not how they are naturally, they'll start to like it. Thank you. The next best name, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sorry, we got a little off topic back to bringing nothing to the table. Right. I'll bring this magical wand and I'll sprinkle, sprinkle you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's invisible. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. You know I'm bringing. If I bring anything to the table, um, it's going to be because I'm in a business deal, not in a relationship. It's going to be a business deal. They're going to be providing me with a check, and that's why I will be bringing my end of the deal because this is a deal. You know how when you meet to sign and close a deal, you meet at a table? You meet in a conference room, you sit down at a table to close a business deal. You bring your contracts to the table, they bring their lawyers to the table, they sign a contract, and it's called being uh, in a business deal. But if I'm coming to the table as a woman, it's supposed to be a date, okay? And you're supposed to be paying. If I'm coming to the table as a woman, it's supposed to be because you invited me there because I look good, okay? And you like me. It's not supposed to be, okay, well, you bring something too. This ain't potluck. I'm not supposed to be bringing anything if you invited me to the table. So only pick Mishas bring stuff like that because they don't understand their true value. Um, in the words of Kanye, if you invite me to the table, you should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this fake ish. Go ahead, go nuts, go 8-ish, because I'm here. So Sasha brought this in here, and I keep playing with it as a prop. I'll play with my other prop, my pen. But yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, you be waiting my doorbell ring. I met a young lady. She told me she listens to you. Let me just say you taught her well because her game was just as good or better than mine. Percy. Ah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Were y'all laughing about it? Was y'all laughing? Did y'all? That's probably gonna be your wife. That's gonna be your wife. Gonna be your wife. You met your batch. Um, how did y'all meet? She was there. I'll officiate the service. I'll get ordained for you. I'll get ordained for you. I'll marry y'all online live because y'all know I ain't going nowhere. Y'all know that's gonna be in the future. Y'all gonna be able to get married online, never even meet the person you with. By an officiate online on a Zoom meeting. Do you, screen one, take screen two to be your lawful wedded husband that you have never met because of Corona 2000, not 19, Corona 2000? Repeat after me or just read the screen. I take screen A to be my lawfully wedded wife in the cyber world. And if we should ever meet after the pandemic, I promise to wear a mask. Um, I promise to honor you in sickness and in sickness. You may now blow a kiss to your bride on the screen or send her an emoji. I'm married now. Um, Girl, I just got married. I got married. I'm taking. Where's your husband? I don't know. We have to take a screenshot online side by side, split screen. It was in the Zoom. Girl, yeah, I had on my wedding dress, top, shirt. Oh yeah, the reception. The reception is on Instagram. The reception gonna be on Instagram. We are registered with Amazon, but we got two different addresses. So just send me my stuff and send him his stuff. Right. That's the future marriage. You about to patent that idea? You better give me some credit. Do you think working at a call center is a feminine job? Ooh, like what kind of call center? The people that be robot calling people every day from United States. You call? Is that you? Are you calling me from United States? How many times a day do you get cursed out and hung up on? Oh, or are you customer service? Because I like customer service. I don't like bots or scammer calls. I think it is. Like you'll have that voice, you'll be like, hi, may I help you? I'll practice on my phone voice while I'm on customer service. Unless you're doing it, virtual. Scam likely. Right. How to become the only woman he dates. What is game for women? Oh, they're asking person. Tell tell her Do you think I can find a man with money? I mm-hmm. Now Campbell is 50. Uh-huh. Who else is 50 out there? Y'all know all the 50-year-old Angela. No, Angela Bassett's like 60. Take care of yourself. You can get anybody you want. Do you think you can still be feminine and wear short dresses even though you have an ugly scar on my leg? Girl, get you some foundation and cover it up. Okay? Get you some tattoo cover up and go to work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's waterproof too. Once it sets, get you a, I forgot what it's called, derma blend or something. Shira, if I am seeing a guy for marriage, how should I ask him? I need to know his family history on cancer for vitiligo. Oh, you don't ask him if anybody in his family had vitiligo. Anybody in your family had vitiligo like Michael Jackson did? Not that I remember, not that I recall. Okay, thanks. You don't have to say, oh, because I want to marry you. You can just say, does anyone in your family have vitiligo? You could just randomly ask questions. Like, I don't know, like it's not in my family either. It must be very rare. Just put it out in normal conversation and be very random. Oh my God, it's Cancer Awareness Month. Okay. Does anyone in your family have died of cancer? Have your little checklist in your purse. Check, no cancer. Check, no vitiligo. Okay, well that's good. You're some people's DNA is very healthy and better. Wow, the medical questions. Oh, I was just watching. I watch a lot of medical channels. I'm just, I'm a nerd. Mhm. The coronavirus has me like just thinking about health and all that. I can make you believe again at Givenchy. Mm. Or person here flirting. Mhm. I love when men come on this channel. Givenchy Muse. He says she's 19 and she's been watching for years. I have game. I have a poor immigrant family, lots of college bills, living bills. Life made me not believe in love, so I am not stupid girl. Should I start gold digging? You should have been gold digging. What you talking about? Mm-hmm. Love of self is the love you need right now. I missed a super chat. I think thank you, Percy Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, Prissy. Prissy Monster. Sprinkle Sprinkle, you look like a lovely fairy. Thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. I think I read that one from Percy already. Or you can pretend that you believe in love. You can act. Anyway, I think I'm getting ready to go. But thank y'all so much. Y'all click that like button. Thank you. Ooh, a lot of people click like. Oh, thank y'all. Like I normally don't get this many likes. It must be the dress. Oh, appreciate that. Mhm. I might go to my other channel because after I take a little break and go see what Sasha's watching Princess and the Frog, I can hear her. I'm take her wand back so I don't have this around anymore. This is addictive. Hmm. And one last question. People keep asking me, like in the comments I see, there's no rich Muslim men in my area. What can I do? Um, when it's already difficult to find a man with money, if you pile religion on top of it, it's gonna be even harder. You know what I'm saying? So go find where they hang out, where the rich Muslims hang out, and go hang out there. You might have to leave your town. You might have to travel a little bit, but that's what you gotta do. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you later. You said next time my video title, you can do a video of general life advice on toxic people. I don't have toxic people in my life because they're gone. Do you keep taking poison if it's poisonous, or do you get rid of it? Should you go to Dubai? Why not? Mhm. Find out where Rihanna and Janet met their husbands. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or their boyfriends and husbands.